Hey guys, it's Michelle and I'm so excited to be back from tour. I had an awesome time, but I'm ready to get back to making these videos and content for you. So today I have a tutorial about making your own photo shoot backdrop. So you may be wondering, why bother making a backdrop? Well, if you are creative, which assuming you are, you just always have a visual in your head of what you want the end product to be. But for some reason, no matter what store you go to, what online store you go to, you just can't find it and you can't execute it the way you want it to. So that's why I end up just doing it myself, because then I know exactly what I want and I can make it happen that way. Today we're talking about making V-flat backdrops. We'll have other backdrop tutorials in the future, but these are awesome and I wanted to make sure to hit on them first. If you don't know what a V-flat is, it's basically just a big foam board, and they are awesome. They are going to be your solution to any indoor portrait. Whether it's glamour shoot, beauty, senior, individual portrait, headshots, they are going to be your go-to. You can paint them, you can put fabric on them, you can texturize them with clay or putty. They're awesome and they're lightweight, they're pretty easy to store, they don't take up a lot of space. So this is perfect if you don't have a studio, if you just work out of your home and you're like, oh, I can't do any indoor portraits and the winter is pretty much gone for me because I can't do anything inside. That is so not true. All you need is to make one of these V-flats. You can take them to your client's home or just have them come to your home. Just have a big open window, which is what I have on the side. Sheer, if you can see this, some kind of white curtain just to diffuse the light, make it a little softer, and you're good to go. The one thing I'll say about V-flats though is it's usually only suited for 1 to 3 people, I would say. Even 3 is pushing it a little bit. I'll often put another, so the V-flat's behind me, and I'll put another V-flat on the side to make a kind of kitty corner. And you can do a little bit more when you have more space there. But if you get more than 2 or 3 people, it starts to get really crowded and then you are limited in your shots. So that's what I'll say, like they are a perfect solution for individuals and up to about 3 people, I would say is your max. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial so you can see what I'm talking about and get to working on your own projects.
Your first step is going to be gather and prep supplies. I will leave a list of the quantity and all the supplies you'll need in the description box below, but I just went to my local Home Depot to get all the supplies. You also need to think about the color of your background. For your first one, I suggest a neutral color because it's most flattering to the skin tone. I chose this dark ash gray. The next step is you're going to remove the plastic covers on your polystyrene boards. When you buy them, they'll have a silver side and a word side. But don't worry, you can remove these. They should just be plastic covers that you can peel easily with your hands. Make sure to do it slow just in case, and you should be left with a clean white surface to paint. 3 is to paint on your primer. So make sure you get a tinted primer so that way it'll get your color quicker without as many coats. You can lay the board flat on the ground, or you can get buckets or blocks to set it up like I did. Given the surface of the boards, you're going to need to put on a good amount of paint in order to get the crevices. I also suggest painting in an X motion. Step 4 is to let it dry. I only painted one side of the board and I found a safe spot to prop it up against a wall and let it dry overnight just to be safe. Step 5 is to apply your color. Make sure you got a flat or matte interior paint because a glossy finish is just not going to photograph as well. And the same as your primer, make sure you're making an X motions to get plenty of paint on there. You may want to do a second coat since this is your final color. Step 6 is your finish and you're ready to use it. So I took a couple of silly selfies just so you guys could see this background in action. I love this so much and I hope you guys enjoy your backgrounds as well. I would love to see what you guys did with this, and please submit your pictures, email them, like them, comment below. And I can't wait to talk to you guys soon for another tutorial. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see future videos. Until then, I hope you guys have an amazing week and I'll see you next time.